Hi, I'm Steph. I'm so glad that you're here to walk through December 2025's bullet journal page review. I am going to show you everything from start to finish, from supplies to how I set up my pages, and then some of my heart and intentions for the season. So without further ado, let's get started. Thanks for being here.
This is Journaled by Steph, a YouTube channel all about bullet journaling. Thanks for watching. Let's talk about supplies. If you're new here, you might notice that I incorporate a lot of collage into my bullet journal. I do this for a couple reasons. One is I really like the evocative use of imagery throughout all of my pages, and I feel like magazine photography is wonderful at making us feel a certain way. I also am frankly not a great artist. A lot of bullet journaling is beautiful in its drawings and designs, and that is just not my strength. So I like to use collage because it creates a lot of artistry without me having to be a really good artist. I keep my magazines organized by season in my closet, and then I just pull out the right one for the month that we're in, and I curate a collection of magazine clippings that kind of coordinate together. Additionally, I also use basic office supplies, colored pencils, marker, ruler, scissors. I do enjoy happy planner stickers and just stickers in general, so I always have a stash of those. I have a stash of washi tape that I use, and then of course I've got my collections for the month. So let's dive in. First page of the month is the cover, and this is usually a full image that I spread across both pages. You can see these are previous year's December covers. They always have a Christmassy theme because it's the only month of the year that I can pull that off. This year's cover is no different. I have a Christmas tree, this wonderful washi tape that's very festive, and then my fun nutcracker sticker. So let's set this up. First, I'm going to lay the magazine clipping across the page. I'm going to mark the center with my finger, so nothing fancy. I'm going to use my scissors to just cut down that line, glue everything down with a glue stick, and then I'm going to run my washi tape along the side of the picture just for a fun decorative touch. Add my sticker. I always add the name of the month in some way, so glitter stickers, or I write it in, and this month you can see what I've chosen. So here is the cover. I'm super happy, and it sets a very festive tone for the month. Next is what I call my TOC. And this is a spread that I've always used for my monthly bucket list, which is just a list of activities that I want to do during the month. They're usually very low key for the bucket list category. Things like drink hot cocoa and sing carols and decorate the house and put ornaments on the tree, that kind of thing. This year I have a couple fun festive Christmas pictures, and I've got my stickers above my little Christmas village. This is actually the last year that I'm going to have this TOC spread. My 2026 journal did not have enough room to include this page, so I'm going to enjoy my very last month of having the TOC spread. Next is the monthly spread. This is always a very practical space. I will put down my holiday events, special parties. I like to take washi tape and block off the week of Christmas just as a visual reminder that I want to spend some time relaxing and reflecting during that time. This calendar is usually the busiest one of the entire year. I'm probably not alone in that. So I find it very handy because it helps me visually map out everything that's going on, pace myself, and really try to enjoy this last month of the year. The next section are my weekly spreads. So every week gets a spread. Every spread has 8 boxes, 7 for the days of the week, plus a Moments to Remember box. And you can see here, this is a glimpse of previous years. I use a lot of these spaces to journal. I like to print photos and stick them in there. So it's a really practical, fun space for me. So let's set up one of the weekly spreads. I'm going to lay out the photos that I have, the collage that I've curated, kind of just eyeball and see the arrangement that looks good. And then I'm going to take my washi tape and tape down one side of the image. The reason I do this is it gives me a chance to lift up the picture and write underneath. So I have maximum visual appeal, but also maximum writing space, which is important to me because I really do use this as a journal. So I'm going to speed through the creation of some of the next of these pages, and then we'll do a flip through of all of them at the end. The last spread is my feature spread, and this is where I include goals for the season, habit trackers, checklists. It's also a place to visualize fun things. As you can see, Advent has been a really big theme in previous years. In this year's feature spread, I actually have two sections. I've got the feature spread for December, and then I also have a special end of the year reflection. So first, let's dive into the feature spread for December. Just like with all my other pages, I'm going to lay out my magazine clippings on the page, kind of get a feel for how they all fit together. And then I'm going to size them to whatever the space is and use my washi tape to flip them down. Again, trying to maximize the visual appeal, but also leave lots of room for writing underneath. So now that we've got everything set up, let's see how I'm using this space this year. Here's a view of the whole spread all put together. I've got features underneath each picture. I'm going to lift them up, and then we are going to dive into each one so that I can kind of explain my heart and ideas behind every section. Under this first window, I have a gift planning section. This is where I have a list of people that I want to gift to for the holiday season, close friends and family. And then on the right, I have my space to write ideas for what I'd like to gift them. And I haven't filled it all out because in case any of my family members are watching, I don't want to spoil it. The very far right, I have a check mark so that I can check off when I'm done. So very practical space. And then real quick, I want to just hop down beneath that top window is an Advent devotion tracker. So this year I have an Advent picked out for myself. It's from the YouVersion Bible app, and I'm going to use it for 5 weeks, 7 days a week, just to meditate a little bit more deeply, slow down, and enjoy the season and some of the deeper spiritual meanings behind the Christmas season. The next window are my Christmas festivities. This is a list of really simple stuff that I want to enjoy this season. I have things like bake cookies and feed the ducks and enjoy walks outside, sing carols, enjoy parties. So a short list of things I want to experience during the season. None of them are too strenuous because I enjoy a peaceful Christmas, but they are all intended to maximize the joy of the season. On the opposite page, I have two different little boxes. The first one above the Christmas tree is my photo list for the month of December. And this incorporates a lot of the bucket list items that I've written about. So my intention is to photograph those things as I do them. Plus, it's just some other everyday moments that I want to capture. My idea is to take all of these photo lists from previous months and put them into a photo album for the 2025 year. Next to my photo list is what I'm calling a lifestyle cap. And this is a little bit of a deeper idea, a little deeper section. I have had on my heart a lot lately the desire to increase my generosity of spirit. And that is a 2026 goal. So I'm sort of laying the foundation for that now. And in order to do that, one of the first things I want to do is basically just put a cap on my standard of living. And what I mean is really, really dig down into contentment, start to really practice being grateful for the things I have, reduce my desire to continue to expand my standard of living, and take whatever kind of remains, so whatever the leftover is, and start to really intentionally give. So without totally overwhelming you with something that will likely be a year-long endeavor for me, I wanted to just lay it out. On the right, I have ideas for how to do that. And I'm sure I'll be talking more about those in the next few months, the next year. But they include things like if I have a budget category and in a month I don't spend to the maximum of that category, then what would it look like to give away the rest of that? So there's ideas in that, both related to giving and to cultivating contentment. And then I have a what on the left, which is just a description of what I just told you, description of the project, why, which again is to increase generosity of spirit, to relieve myself from the burden of always trying to increase my standard of living, which I think is a pressure we actually all bear, and maybe we don't realize how stressful that is. And then I've got some steps, 1, 2, 3, that I've laid out. The first one is to establish what my standard is. The second is to identify some needs. And then the third is to start optimizing so that I can give more. So that is that section there. Again, a little deep for Christmas, I admit, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's a good season to think about generosity, and it's a good time to set the foundation for the coming year. So that is this opposite page. And here, let's take a look. This is the whole page all put together. I've got my windows open so you can see some of my boxes. And I think that this is going to be a really fulfilling and enriching month. Last but not least, I did leave some space for end of the year reflections, and I've actually squeezed it into the end of the last weekly spread. The month ends on a Wednesday, and so I have a whole page, and I decided to, again, use my peekaboo window. So I've got the fun, festive collage image, but then if you lift it up, I have a fond farewell, and you'll see I've divided the page into 4 different boxes. I used my gold pen and markers just to kind of decorate a little bit of a New Year's confetti theme. And each of the boxes has its own specific theme. So one of them is just highlight moments from the year. One is things that I'm proud of. One box is for lessons I've learned and things, ways that I've grown. And then the last box is things I want to keep. So things I want to carry into the next year, and then things I want to let go of. So that is a 1-page, super simple way for me to reflect on 2025 and a way to celebrate and close out the year, which I think is a wonderful practice, and I am looking forward to doing it as we get closer to the end of the month. Well, that's it, guys. We've walked through all the pages, and here is our final flip through. I am looking forward to every single square during the month of December, each day, all the notes, all the memories. I also confess that in December, I often will go back and flip through the entirety of the journal just as a way to appreciate, enjoy, feel grateful for the year that has gone. And I am also really looking forward to spending some time reflecting on the year and pursuing some of these feature things that I've talked about. So, of course, getting the most value out of the festivities, but then also setting my sights ahead toward a new year, toward new intentions, and really preparing my heart for saying goodbye and then also saying hello.
Well, that covers December. I can't believe we are at the end of the year. It has been 12 months of journaling with you all. I just want to thank you for following along with me. I hope that you have also enjoyed the months of the year, that as you're looking into December, your heart feels full, that you are planning festive things, and that you're full of gratitude, which is how I am feeling as we wrap up 2025. So thank you again for joining me. I want to remind you that the journaling is not going to stop at the end of the year. I am fully planning to continue on in 2026. I've started working on my journal pages. I am thinking about January, so please stick around. I do publish regularly on Substack, so you can follow me along there. It is free to follow. You'll get emails of new journal spreads that I'm working on, plus how I'm thinking about my goals, how I'm thinking about the year, how I'm celebrating each season. So I'll put the link for that in the description below. Again, it's free to join. I would love to have you with me as we encourage each other, share our hearts for 2026 and all the months that are to come. So thank you. Cheers to a good year. And I can't wait to see you again in 2026. Bye.